Today, I'm going to be showing you how you can turn your FPS from this to this. So, starting off, we're going to look through some of the in-game settings. Then, we're going to optimize our windows. And last but not least, I'm going to show you a PC optimization tool that can help you do this all by just a few clicks. But we'll get back to that later. So, starting off with the in-game settings. Let's go to the Screens tab and make sure our resolution is set to our monitor's actual resolution. Then you should always play full screen mode and you should have VSync off. You should put your FPS limit to your monitor's refresh rate and then you should be good to go. Now let's go to the Graphics tab. Here you should set the graphics quality to high or very high. Anything below will make your game look like trash. So let's stick to either high or very high. Then we're gonna keep our render distance at 1 and turn off NVIDIA DLSS. We're gonna put our shadow quality to 2 and shadow cascades to no cascades. Then we're gonna keep shadow lights to the fullest and the water quality to the fullest. Then we're gonna turn off water reflections. We're gonna keep shadow level as it is and draw distance as it is. Then we're gonna turn the shadow distance and anisotropic filtering to the lowest. Then you're gonna turn off global rendering and keep on grass displacement. You can turn off grass shadows. Then you're gonna put your NVIDIA reflex mode to on plus boost. For the mesh quality, we're gonna turn everything off except object quality, which we're gonna put to 100, and particle quality, which we're gonna put to 50. Now we can head on over to the image effects. Here you're gonna turn your anti-aliasing mode to FXAA and turn everything else off except sharpen. Then we can head on over to the experimental tab. Here you're gonna turn everything off except optimized loading, which you're gonna put to partial. And then I'd like to adjust the GC buffer a tiny bit, which sums up the Rust settings. Now let's head on over to Windows and let me show you a few optimizations you can do manually to get the most out of your system. So to start with, we're gonna search for adjust the appearance and performance of Windows, where this tiny menu opens. Here you're simply gonna press adjust for best performance and take the smooth edges of screen fonts and show thumbnails instead of icons. Then you're gonna click apply and OK. Now press Windows plus I on your keyboard and you'll be met with your settings screen. Here you're gonna go to the gaming tab and then game bar. From here you're gonna go to the graphics tab and change default graphics settings. Here you're gonna turn off hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. For this to take effect, you need to restart your PC. However, you don't necessarily need to do that now. We'll do it all at the end of the video. Which brings us to the next step of this tutorial, advanced PC optimizing, which is where Hone comes in the picture. Hone is a free to use PC optimization tool you can download for free from the website hone.gg. So let's download it, install it, and I'll see you in the app. Once in the app, you'll be met with a warning screen. Make sure to always read this properly before continuing. So before we go ahead and do anything, you should always create a system restore point. You can do this in Hone inside of the backup tab. I'll simply create a restore point and call it Hone Optimizations. And once done, you should be ready to optimize. You can do this in two ways. You can either use one of the optimization presets, where we have a preset with 8 optimizations for the free version and 21 optimizations for the paid version. However, we recommend always reading the optimizations and enabling them by yourself. So this is what we're going to do for this video. We're going to go to the optimization tab and enable them one by one. You can simply follow me. So firstly, we're going to enable the general Windows optimization. This optimization basically gives you a ton of optimizations for Windows overall to increase your performance. Then we're going to enable the optimized Windows power plan, which gives you a power plan for the most optimal power to all your components, which ensures maximal performance. Then we're going to enable disable Windows game bar. And here you'll see a warning screen that says this is marked as feature breaking, which means enabling this optimization will disable a certain feature on Windows. It is not harmful, but it will disable a certain feature. Then let's scroll down and enable Home Gaming Mode and Gaming Optimizations. Home Gaming Mode and Gaming Optimizations basically go hand to hand with each other. Home Gaming Mode basically prioritizes the game performance over other processes, where the Gaming Optimizations gives a ton of graphical improvements and settings adjustments to improve your performance. Then we're going to enable disable power saving features. Power saving features, this feature can hold back performance, so turning it off will unlock the maximal potential. Then we're gonna scroll all the way down until we find disable Windows services. This optimization allows you to disable unnecessary Windows services, reducing system resource usage and potentially improving your system's performance. Then we're going to enable the general privacy optimizations. This optimization is more of a security optimization, improving your system's security. Then we're going to scroll down until we find disable superfetch, also known as sysmain. Superfetch is a Windows service that preloads frequently used applications into the memory to improve your system's responsiveness. However, in some cases, it may consume excessive system resources or cause performance issues. Then we're going to scroll down and enable optimize NVIDIA control panel settings and general NVIDIA optimizations. Optimize NVIDIA control panel settings basically gives you the best settings for the NVIDIA control panel, whereto the general NVIDIA optimizations provides you with a collection of general optimizations for the NVIDIA graphics card. So you should turn this on, which pretty much sums it all up. If you go back to the gaming tab and find Rust, you can see that we have this preset as we talked about earlier. The reason we're not going to use this preset is because you get a bigger understanding of what you actually enable when you do it manually. You can read the description of all optimizations, which gives you an understanding of what they actually do and an understanding of how they will affect your system. But if you want to save yourself some time, you can use the presets. So now let's restart our system, load up in Rust, and see how this affected the system. And right off the bat, all my stutters are gone. The FPS feels a lot smoother, and I feel like my game is way more responsive. So this is a win. Optimizing can vary from system to system. For some, it will be an FPS increase, for others, it will be a more responsive system. But in most cases, it will in fact help. So make sure to download Hone and optimize your system today. I hope this helped you. If you'd like to see more videos like these, make sure to like and follow, and we'll see you later.